what should you do if you forget to change or extend your status before it expires? I'm Erick Widman, I'm an immigration lawyer, and the basic rule from USCIS is that you're required to submit Form I-539 before your status expires. So on your I-94 card, you have a specific date listed down for when your non-immigrant status expires, and if you need to extend that status or change to a different status, you must submit that form before the date it expires. However, sometimes there is a significant event in your life, or you might even forget, and horribly, you do not change your status, extend your status before the deadline. In some cases, you are able to take care of that issue, make up for that, and have USCIS essentially backdate the extension of status or change of status to the time which you should have submitted it, and takes away the unlawful presence that can have a big negative impact in the future for you. So the request to have your change of status, extension of status backdated is called a nunc pro tunc request. That's Latin, now for then. And in law school, it's always exciting to get exposed to Latin phrases like this, like quid pro quo or something similar. Res ipsa loquitur, that's always a classic one. But nunc pro tunc allows you to show that there were extraordinary circumstances, such as an illness, that prevented you from filing the extension or change of status at the right time. So to do this, you would want to have proof in the form of documentation, a doctor's letter, other documents written on the letterhead of the clinic or the other organization that can show that there was a valid reason why you were unable to file this when you should have. USCIS won't automatically grant this, but if there's a significant enough reason, and an illness, in our experience, has been something they commonly approve, as long as you file it within a reasonable time too, because you've otherwise maintained your status. That's one of the requirements. You can't go off and do something different. For example, if you're not authorized to work and you start working, you will have violated your status. But if you've not been violating your status, you've been doing everything you should have except filing this on time because of this valid reason, you're going to be able to have USCIS backdate it when you correctly request a nunc pro tunc determination on Form 539 with a clear request for that on the form, in your cover letter. Make it quite clear that this is a specific request. It's not a standard 539 filing. Then USCIS in many cases will approve it. That, of course, is the goal, because if you don't have it taken care of, all the time that you were out of status can add up as unlawful presence, and it can have a big negative impact on you, because if you have more than 180 days of being out of status, that results in a 3-year bar and negative repercussions to international travel. So you have to leave the country to trigger that bar. If you're out of status for over a year, that's a 10-year bar, unfortunately. So look into this option as a way to take care of the missed deadline. Definitely let us know if you have any questions, and take care.